Hey guys, welcome back to Loop Hub. Today we'll talk about why YouTube may be demonetizing top channels like PewDiePie and Markiplier. Let's head into it. Number 9. It starts with creators and piracy. When Google bought YouTube in 2006 for $1.6 billion, the platform had to clean up its massive piracy problems. It was far too easy to watch anything and everything on YouTube, and movie studios, television conglomerates, and record labels were seething. Under Google, YouTube had to change, so YouTube's executives focused on lifting up the very content its founders designed the platform with in mind: original videos. The focus on creator culture defined the YouTube's culture from its earliest days. The platform was a stage for creators who didn't quite fit into Hollywood's restrictions. It allowed people like Jenna Marbles, Felix PewDiePie Gilbert, Anthony Padilla, Ian Hecox and their channel Smosh, and Lily Singh to thrive. They were each driven to create a form of entertainment that wasn't happening elsewhere, and their work was incredibly unique. Marbles riffed on stereotypes of women, Gilbert became notable for his gaming live streams, Smosh did variety sketches, and Singh did impressions of her Indian-Canadian family. Number 8. Viewers appreciating creators. Between 2008 and 2011, the volume of videos uploaded to YouTube jumped from 10 hours every minute to 72 hours a minute. By 2011, YouTube had generated more than 1 trillion views. People were watching over 3 billion hours of videos every month, and creators were earning real money via Google AdSense, a lot of money. Jenna Marbles was making more than 6 figures by late 2011. In 2018, a select group of creators working within YouTube's top-tier advertising platform would make more than $1 billion a month. By 2012, creators like Gilbert were leaving school or their jobs to focus on YouTube full-time. He told a Swedish news outlet that he was getting more than 2 billion views per month, boasting over 300,000 subscribers. It was a level of attention completely new to him. "I feel almost unworthy," Gilbert said at the time. "It's too much. I was happy just even having this as my job. But now there are so many people watching and appreciate it, it's a lot of fun." He perhaps more than anyone else on the platform demonstrated what success on YouTube could look like. Number 7. YouTube's interests begin to change. Behind the scenes, things were changing.
But now on YouTube, it's not that the folks who control the algorithm won't tell people how it works, it's that they can't. And here is the evidence: a paper written by YouTube engineers explaining that they're using Google's research into machine learning to recommend videos.
YouTube had begun tinkering with its algorithm to increase engagement and experimenting with ways to bring flashier produced content to the platform to keep up with growing threats like Netflix. In October 2012, YouTube announced that its algorithm had shifted to prefer videos with longer watch times over higher view counts. This should benefit your channel if your videos drive more viewing time across YouTube, the company wrote in a blog post to creators. Number 6. Charlie bit my finger. Didn't fit what YouTube wanted anymore. I figured out ways to monetize and take advantage of the power of the algorithm, comedian Cody Cole told Digital last year. Obviously, it prefers longer videos, throwing multiple mid-rolls in, which ton of people do now. Then there is original content. In 2011, YouTube invested $100 million into more than 50 premium channels from celebrities and news organizations, betting that adding Hollywood talent and authoritative news sources to the platform would drive up advertising revenue and expand YouTube to an even wider audience. It failed less than 2 years later, with what appeared to be a clear lesson: talent native to YouTube was far more popular than any big names from the outside. YouTube took that lesson and made YouTube Red. In October 2015, YouTube launched a $9.99 per month subscription plan that included an ad-free viewing and a new original series. Unlike YouTube's last premium initiative, YouTube Red leveraged the platform's homegrown talent, including Singh and Gilbert, and paired them with professional filmmakers to draw in subscribers. Bringing household celebrity names to YouTube while keeping the faces of the creator community front and center seemed like the best way to make a move into a space dominated by Netflix while staying true to YouTube's audience. Number 5. Sponsorship deals. For a while, the creator community, which was thriving thanks to sponsorship deals in Google's ad platform, was satisfied. Prank channels like FuzzyTube jumped in popularity. Gaming became a massive ecosystem. Beauty how-tos took off. Vlogging went mainstream. Unboxing videos became all the rage. Toy videos exploded out of nowhere. Family videos found an ardent niche. And although graphic sketch videos like the Raka Raka twins may not have been what Google showed off to advertisers, it was easy to find on the platform. 2015 was YouTube's biggest year. Number 4. Gilbert joked about deleting his channel as his traffic fell. Then suddenly, creators started encountering problems on the platform. In 2016, personalities like Philip DeFranco, comedians like Jesse Ridgway, and dozens of other popular creators started noticing that their videos were being demonetized, a term popularized by the community to indicate when something had triggered YouTube's system to remove advertisements from a video, depriving them of revenue. No one was quite sure why, and it prompted complaints about bigger algorithm changes that appeared to be happening. Gilbert posted a video detailing how changes had dropped his viewership numbers. He'd be getting 30% of his traffic from YouTube's suggested feed, but then after the apparent algorithm update, the number fell to less than 1%. Gilbert jokingly threatened to delete his channel as a result, which was enough to get YouTube to issue a statement denying that anything had changed. Number 3, a lot of work for nothing. Initially, Padilla saw a clear line between how much work he put into a video and how many views it brought in, so I associated that more views meant my effort paid off, he said. Then the algorithms appeared to change and the view counts went all over the place in ways that he couldn't make sense of. I could put hundreds of hours of work into something and the views could be much lower than I was expecting, Padilla said. I would start to equate that with my sense of self-worth. Padilla wasn't the only one feeling that way. By the end of 2016, when the algorithm changes were creating headaches for some of the platform's biggest creators, people started announcing that they had to take a break from the site they called home. YouTube wasn't what it has been between 2011 and 2016. They didn't understand it anymore, and trying to keep up with a machine they didn't recognize and couldn't rely on was driving people to burn themselves out even faster than ever, including creators like Spielberg. YouTube was exerting more control over what users saw and what videos would make money. Once again, the community would adapt, but how it adapted was far more problematic than anyone could have ever guessed. Number 2, everything is cancelled. By the beginning of 2017, YouTube was already battling some of its biggest problems in more than a decade. YouTube's founders didn't prepare for the onslaught of disturbing and dangerous content that comes from people being able to anonymously share videos without consequence. Add in a moderation team that couldn't keep up with the 450 hours of video that were being uploaded every minute, and it was a house of cards waiting to fall. YouTube had to come fire in Europe and the United States for letting extremists publish terrorism recruitment videos to its platform, and for letting ads run on those videos. In response, YouTube outlined the steps it was taking to remove extremist content, and it told advertisers it would be careful about where the ads were placed. It highlighted many creators as a safe option. Number 1, Gilbert's video set off the first adpocalypse. Along with reports of ads appearing on terrorist content led to advertisers abandoning YouTube. Gilbert was dropped from Disney's Maker Studios, he lost his YouTube Red series, Scare PewDiePie, and he was removed from his spot in Google Preferred, the top-tier ad platform for YouTube's most prominent creators. A lot of people loved the video and a lot of people didn't, and it's almost like 2 generations of people arguing if this is okay or not. Gilbert said in an 11-minute video about the situation, "I'm sorry for the words that I used, as I know they offended people, and I admit the joke itself went too far." This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.